Why did the Nazis target Jewish people in the Holocaust? So, my name is Iris. Today I'm talking about why the Nazis mostly targeted the Jews. During the Holocaust, the Nazis targeted the Jewish people most of the time. Why? Because the Nazis believed that Germans were racially superior. They also believed that Jews were a threat to the so called German racial community. Also, Hitler and the Nazis were prejudiced against German Jews. Hitler also claimed that Jews had betrayed Germany during World War I and were responsible for its defeat. The Holocaust era began in January 1933 when Adolf Hitler and the Nazi Party came to power in Germany. But the problem was that the Nazis targeted Jews because the Nazis were being radically anti Semitic. This means that they were prejudiced against Jews and hated Jews. Many Jews died as a result of these Nazi policies, but before 1941, the systematic mass murder of all Jews was not a Nazi policy, beginning in 1941. However, Nazi leaders decided to implement the mass murder of Europe's Jews. They referred to this plan as the final solution to the Jewish question. The outcome of the Holocaust caused the survivors to face the daunting task of rebuilding their lives with little in the way of financial resources. Also, at the beginning of winter 1942, the governments of Allied powers announced their intent to punish Nazi war criminals. After the Holocaust, many Jewish survivors feared to return to their former homes because of the anti Semitism that persisted in parts of Europe and the trauma that the Jews had suffered. The Holocaust, the state sponsored persecution and murder of European Jews by Nazi Germany and its collaborators between 1933 and 1945, is history's extreme example of anti Semitism. But now, 7 decades after the end of World War II, most American Jews say remembering the Holocaust is essential to what being Jewish means to them personally. About 6 million European Jews, roughly two-thirds of the continent's Jewish population at the time, were killed by the Nazis during the Holocaust, which began in 1941 and ended in May 1945, when Germany was defeated by the Allied powers. The war came to a close in August 1945 when the Japanese surrendered.
My name is Kyhara, and I'm 13 years old. I'm talking about the Holocaust because it's a very important topic to society, and many people's families fought in the war. The Holocaust had a very deep meaning and background. Why didn't the Nazis be peaceful? The Holocaust is Nazis that fought Germany because they were poor and desperate. According to Holocaust Encyclopedia, it states before the Nazis take over of power in 1933, Europe had a dynamic and highly developed Jewish culture. This is important because Germany had a lot of freedom before the Nazis came and messed it up. The Holocaust was a genocide of European Jews during World War II. Between 1941 and 1945, Nazi Germany and its collaboration systemically killed over 60 million Jews. Even the people in camps, they killed the nurses, they killed so many Jews across Germany. Europe, around two-thirds of Jewish population, the Nazis' goal was that in 1918, Germany lost the First World War. Many people, including Adolf Hitler, found this loss very difficult and humiliating to process. Instead, many people looked at scapegoats to blame. According to National www.museum.org, it states, in Europe, but it reached its height in Germany during the Nazis' era in 1933-1945. This part of the article is important. It shows that back in 1933 all the way to 1945, Europe reached Germany for so long.